Yo, in this video, we will be going over 6 possible coins that will be listed on Coinbase based off their new asset listings transparency thing regarding all that great stuff because they've been accused of insider trading. So without further ado, guys, smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, and let's just get into it. Of course, guys, powered by Nora. So we will be going over the top 6 coins right here in this video, and of course more videos to come. Just want to start out with number 5, Binance USD. This, guys, it's a stable coin. I think it should be listed on Coinbase. I don't see why it should not. It'd be great to have more stable coins on Coinbase. So that is one of the coins we'll be going over. I'm not going to go into the website or look at the chart because it's a stable coin. It's Binance's stable coin. Yes, I do believe that will list. But starting off with a Delph, let's go over here to Nora. We see it's at 21 cents. It's up. It's actually down 13% at the moment. We pull up the good old chart right here. And of course, just like everything else, it had the nice top and then a bottom here. Interesting that it ended up topping in January 2022. Interesting right there. The market cap, though, is $43 million. So when we're looking at coins like this that have such a low market cap and a possible Coinbase listing, you're going to see a massive pump when they list on Coinbase or right before. There's probably going to be some kind of insider trading. We do know that does happen, unfortunately. This is the Wild Wild West. It is what it is. So please be aware of that. That could possibly be what happened here. I do forget the exact date they launched this. It was April 11th. Okay, so it wasn't back in January. That's probably the little pump right here towards, right there in April. So not really surprising to see that, guys. Watch out for that. See the market cap stat, volume's very low. So $378,000. What? I read that correctly. $378,000. So yes, if this thing would end up hitting a good old like Coinbase, a lot of volume would come in. Like this thing would probably pump well above $100 million market cap. Scrolling down here, where can you get it if you decide to get it before? And guys, just a friendly reminder, I'm just a silly dude. I'm showing you the information. You have to make your own assessment. I'm not a financial advisor. But we see Kucoin has the USDT pair, so that's pretty cool. Volume's very low, so I mean, there's about 11,000 dollars in the last 24 hours. The volume changes that. Okay, so $133,000. So still, I mean, if you're gonna end up dropping like 10K, that's enough to make a difference there. So just watch out. Of course, maybe throw out a couple $100 if you're into that. And then MXC, La Token, Hopit. Based off this right here with what has the most volume, because it goes from $133,000 of volume all the way down to 31,000. So I'd probably use a Kucoin with that USDT pair. Of course, depending on the day you see this video, or depending on when you decide to actually pull the trigger, you're still going to want to see an update, see what's going on there. But let's head over to the good old website of Delph. It says cloud computing for DeFi and Web3 simplified. Guys, when looking at these websites, I see the same thing over and over and over again. It's all Web3 and DeFi, the cool buzzwords. I'm very desensitized to that. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like, what are you guys actually doing? But cool. I mean, obviously, if you guys want to invest in this, put some serious bucks, check out the white paper, which is right behind my face up there in the top right. You know, it says blockchain agnostics, lightning fast, low cost, trustless. Obviously, things we all want to see. I see on these websites, wonderful, guys. I mean, just a quick look here. It doesn't really really intrigue me to want to look like any further. Of course, guys, you know, cloud computing, guys, that's going to be a big deal. But there's so much competition. So what makes them different? I really don't know, and nothing here really intrigues me to dig deeper. So moving on to the good old next one, guys. Arcblock ABT with a $14 million market cap. This is a little one right here, guys. This is less than the last one. See the good old price action. Obviously, a nice pump here in April. Wow, April 12th. Interesting. So, you know what we said about their increasing transparency for new asset listings? Look what happened when they posted this article. Look what happened. It went sky high on April 11th. I wonder if that was some insider trading. Probably was, because we have seen that plenty of times. So, of course, volume is just under $1 million the last 24 hours. Watt has $14 million market cap. Markets, OKEX, BitCub, Huobi Pro, Gate.io. Based off volume, you're probably going to want to use OKEX, BitCub right now. Probably OKEX with USDT. Interesting. There's there's a negative $1.1 million volume change last 24 hours. Wonder what's going on there. Interesting. But it is on Bitdio apparently, but they don't have the data for the volume. So maybe if you're interested in buying something, you might want to check out Bitdio. I think it's a decent exchange, in my humble opinion. Let's just head over to their website. It says The future of blockchain and dApp development is here. Arcblock is your new decentralized developer platform that simplifies the development of dApps, DLT, and blockchains. I mean, obviously that's great. The devs need something like that's simpler because obviously Web3 can get kind of complicated. There's not that many people in the space. I think that that's the big issue. But at the end of the day, what makes this one stick out? They're all just going to have those keywords, point things out, say, oh, here, this right here is going to change things. Just a quick look though, I don't see where their white paper is at. Sometimes they call it something different. Sometimes they instead of calling it a white paper, they call it like a light paper or something weird. So I would, if you're interested in finding out and invest in this, I would definitely hit up the white paper, see if you can find it, check out their blogs. Like I said, guys, we're just checking out just like real quick, not going into much detail. But obviously, guys, like their website's going to want to sell you. They're going to be like, oh yeah, like this is great, da da da. They have all these great selling points. But please keep in mind, a lot of these are going to be failed promises. They say, oh, EV charging infrastructure. They're going to have supply chain, mobility, IoT, the Internet of Things, insurance claims, and they're also going to do keep in mind, they're probably not going to do all this. I say out of everyone you see like this, probably 1 out of 1,000 will. So it's very hard to tell which one that will be. Obviously, look into the team if you go into the about right here. You go into the team. Hopefully, you can find them on LinkedIn. Hopefully, they're docs. If not, well, that's even more shadier, in my humble opinion. But moving on to the good old next one, Beefy Finance, guys. I don't know if you're an animal lover, you may not like this one, but we have a $108 million market cap, as you guys can see right there. As we go to the price action for Max, obviously a nice pop here in, what was that? Yeah, exactly. March 2021, not really surprising. It did not actually make a higher high like Bitcoin did, but higher lows though, so that's pretty decent. So volume, just under $1 million, last 24 hours. It's on Binance. So you have Beefy 2 to the BUSD pair. It'd be really nice if Coinbase got the BUSD pair as well. But so you see that there's not much volume. $125,000 in volume in the last 24 hours. Looks like volume between Hotbit and Binance have been going down the last 24 hours. So watch out for that. Guys, it is on the lower side for market cap. The volume's pretty decent. But if it would get listed on Coinbase, it probably would just shoot right back up. It really depends when these things possibly get listed on Coinbase. If there's a lot at one time, then of course there's less money to be put into one. So just keep that in mind. If they list one, it's probably going to pump pretty well. I know in the live stream we went over Beefy Finance a little bit. It's a multi-chain yield optimizer. It's pretty cool that you got Binance Smart Chain, AVAX, Hecko, Polygon, Phantom, Harmony, Arbitrum, Cello, Moonriver, Kronos, Moonbeam, Aurora, Metis, and Fuse. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff there. You can click on these and obviously you can get some good yields. Pretty interesting, guys. I'm sure some of you probably mess around with this. So, of course, if you're buying into this, you're probably using the actual platforms. You're probably taking advantage of all these good old APYs, APRs. If not, it doesn't make any sense of buying the token, in my humble opinion. But if you do want to get it, like I said, Binance is probably your best bet. And, of course, go from there. So up next here, guys, is the Big Data Protocol, BDP. We go over here. Let's see the good old price action here, Max. It's just been going down. Nor does not have a market cap, so let's hit up good old coin market cap for that. It says it's a $9 million market cap. $9 million market cap, just under 10 mil. Wow, so that's really small. But as we see, this price data right here is really bad. Let's see, does it look the same here? Yeah, the same exact thing. I'm just saying, guys, either this thing is dead or it's going to come back from the dead and it's going to make some massive gains, in my humble opinion. If you guys want to get some, MXC, Hotbit, Gate.io, probably your best bets. But, wow, that's kind of strange. There's $5 million in volume, but the price action looks terrible. Interesting. We head over to the website. Big Data Protocol, powering a liquid marketplace for commercially valuable data. Obviously, guys, putting data on the blockchains, what's up? But, guys, everybody's trying to do that. They're all trying to get those keywords in there. So just be careful. The data vault. Cool. So I guess you're going to be providing some liquidity. They have their beta collection tokens, the B beta. Kind of just reminds you of every other platform. I wonder how much is locked up. Does it say TVL? You see that anywhere? I don't see it right here. So cool. I'd be curious to see how much money is actually locked up in this protocol. Probably not much, based off of the market cap and based off the price action here on Nora/CoinMarketCap. So just be careful with that. Like I said, I think this is either a home run or you're going to lose all your money, in my humble opinion. But this could be one of those coins you just throw $100 and say, hey, whatever happens, happens. Because I think, if anything, it's probably going to do closer to a 50 or 100x if it comes back, or it's just going to go to zero. Obviously, not a financial advisor, just a silly dude on the internet. Up next here, guys, the number 6 coin is Bitdio, B-I-T. So once again, Nord does not have the market cap, so we're hit up coin market cap for that. $736 million market cap. So it's a pretty high one compared to all the ones we looked at today. Let's check out the max price action. Of course, it's down in the dumps, basically lower lows and lower lows, just like Bitcoin. So yeah, we'll see what what's going on there. Not much volume, about 13.5 mil in the last 24 hours. You want to get some, you got a Dodo. I know I used to say Dodo, but I heard it's Dodo. Bybit, FTX, Sushi Swap. Wow, it's on FTX. Wow, with a USD pair. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm sure the people that are running things, they'll be taking advantage when this thing lists on Coinbase, if it does. Interesting. So yeah, that right there is that. Let's head over to the website. It says every bit counts. So I like what they're doing there. Allocate the world's largest DAO directed treasury. Partner with leading protocols and build the future of finance. Guys, I just want to say this. Seeing this thing on FTX and Bybit, I would say there's probably a high probability it lists on Coinbase. I know it's on their list of consideration, but I would say it's probably pretty high of a probability. This thing will not pump nearly as much because of the high market cap, but it still could pump into the $1, $2, maybe $3 million mark. I mean, $billion market cap. It's already millions. $1 billion market cap. So we'll see as time goes on if this does get listed. But I do think that's a pretty bullish thing in my humble opinion. So guys, let me know your thoughts about these coins that are possibly being listed on Coinbase, because of course this comes from their article, increasing transparency for new asset listings on Coinbase. Let me know your thoughts. We're gonna continue on with some more. We did the top 6 right here, so we'll do some more in the future. Let me know your thoughts. Are you guys buying any of these? You guys think they're all garbage? Which one is your number 1 pick? Guys, personally, it just seems like some of these are going to be like home runs. You're going to make a lot of money, or you're going to lose it all. So just keep that in mind, especially with the one that basically had flat line on the chart. We'll see what happens. But I do think that Bitdio, though, being on FTX, that does make me like, wow, okay. Well, it had enough to get on there. I mean, they probably paid enough money to get on there, because that's usually how these listings work. The coins will pay the exchanges to get listed. So I'm assuming they'd pay again for Coinbase, in my not financial opinion. So guys, of course, smack those likes, smack those subscribes. We're live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, guys, until next time, may the gains be with you.